What if your destiny was decided before you ever stepped on a battlefield? What if heaven itself held a meeting about your life? And what if you were warned clearly, but chose to ignore it anyway? This is not just a story of war. This is a story of deception, truth, and a king who walked straight into his own destruction. In Israel, there ruled a king named King Ahab, powerful, wealthy, but spiritually blind. In Judah, there ruled another king, King Jehoshaphat, a man who still honored God. Ahab invited him to war. "Will you go with me to Ramoth-Gilead?" Jehoshaphat answered respectfully, "I am as you are, my people as your people. But first, let us seek the word of the Lord." Ahab gathered 400 prophets. The court filled with noise, confidence, excitement. "Go up, you will win. Victory is yours. The Lord is with you." But Jehoshaphat sat quietly, watching, listening. Something wasn't right, because truth doesn't always shout. He leaned forward and asked, "Is there not a prophet of the Lord besides these?" Ahab sighed in frustration. "There is one, Micaiah, but I hate him. He never says anything good about me." Still, they called him. A messenger rushed to Micaiah. "Please, all the prophets are speaking victory. Let your words agree with theirs." Micaiah looked ahead calmly. "As surely as the Lord lives, I will speak only what God tells me." Micaiah stood before the kings. At first, he spoke with sarcasm. "Go and prosper. You will succeed." Ahab narrowed his eyes. "How many times must I tell you? Speak nothing but the truth." Then Micaiah's tone changed. "I saw all Israel scattered on the hills, like sheep without a shepherd. You will die in this battle." Shock, silence, fear. Then Micaiah revealed something no one expected. A vision. "I saw the Lord, sitting on his throne. The heavens opened. A divine throne, radiant, unapproachable light. Angelic beings stood on both sides. And a question was asked: who will persuade Ahab to go into battle and fall?" Voices answered one after another. Then a spirit stepped forward. "I will do it. How? I will go and be a lying spirit in the mouths of all his prophets. And you will succeed," the Lord said. And just like that, deception was released. A prophet struck Micaiah. "Which way did the Spirit go when he left me to speak to you?" Ahab shouted, "Take him away. Put him in prison." Micaiah stood firm. "If you return safely, then the Lord has not spoken through me." Ahab had a plan. "I will disguise myself." But Jehoshaphat wore his royal robes. The battle began. Chaos, dust, steel, screams. Then a random soldier drew his bow. Not aiming, just shooting. The arrow flew through the air and struck Ahab between the armor. Ahab slowly bled out in his chariot, held up, watching the battle fade. By sunset, he was gone. He was warned. Clearly, directly, supernaturally. But he chose the voices that told him what he wanted to hear. Be careful who you listen to, because not every voice comes from truth.